Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today is an exciting day because I am heading out for my mid 5K training program Cooper test, which is a 12-minute fitness test, and essentially you just run as far as you can in 12 minutes. And the reason I'm doing it today is because it's the end of my 4th week of training for the 5K time trial that I am planning on doing at the end of March. It's a kind of midway point figuring out sort of how I'm doing training wise, where my fitness is at. And the good thing about it is that obviously I've done 4 weeks of training, but I've still got 4 weeks of training left to do. Towards the end of that, obviously it'll be a little bit of tapering and not really gaining any fitness benefits, but at the very least for the next 2 weeks I will be able to gain some fitness to try and get nearer to where I want to be. So to give you a bit of an update and a kind of recap on everything that I've been doing, this 5K time trial is a personal time trial. I'm just doing it by myself, but I have over 1,500 of you over on Strava who have joined the 5K time trial challenge, and the goal of that is just to get people training towards something. Obviously things are going to start opening up soon, but there are no races at the end of March or anything like that. So what I wanted to do was to kind of have something to train for and to kind of create a bit of a community to get people together, training for something that is achievable for everyone, but can be as hard as you want to make it. You know, I think a lot of people think, oh, 5K is so much easier than a marathon. I wouldn't necessarily say that's true. It's a totally different race. A fast 5K is just as hard as running a marathon, in my very limited experience of doing both of those things. So as I said, I am coming towards the end of my 4th week of training, and I am just as tired as I was during my marathon training. I sleep literally like 10 hours a night at the moment. I'm constantly eating, I'm constantly hungry, but it's going super well. I'm actually really enjoying the training. I'm really enjoying running fast. I would say that contrary to the way that I've been training in the last couple of years, I would say that running fast is much more my cup of tea than running long endurance races, although I definitely have a special place in my heart for kind of long, nice trail runs. But back to the task at hand, I'm just heading up to a place where I've actually never trained before, so it's probably a little bit of a mistake, but what I needed to get was a flat route where I'm not having to go out and turn back. All of the interval sessions I've been doing at the moment have been on a kind of undulating route. It's not crazy hilly, but it's definitely an uphill on the way out and a downhill on the way back, and the turning circle itself would mean that you're losing time simply turning around and coming back the other way. So that's not a very accurate measure of my real time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to a square that's about a kilometre loop, and I'm gonna try to get 3 of them in 12 minutes. If I don't get 3 of them, I'm not on track for my kind of goal time for this 5K. So for those of you who don't know, my ultimate goal is sub 20. My actual goal is sub 21. My current PB is just over 21 minutes. So a sub 21 should be feasible. Sub 20 is a little bit of a push. Somewhere in between the two would be nice, and I'd be happy with that. So this is a good test to see where I'm at, and if I can get 3,000 meters in 12 minutes, we're on track. If I can get more than 2,700 meters, it's okay. So I will be finding out very soon. I'm extremely nervous actually. My stomach has been in knots all morning, but I'm gonna run up there. It's a 20-minute run up there. That will be my warm-up. I'll have a little bit of a relax up there, let my heart rate settle, and then I'm bringing my boyfriend as well so that he can film bits and bobs of it, because I am definitely not filming when I'm running around there. I am definitely leaving that up to him because I will be busy running my little legs off. So without further ado, let's get going. It is quite warm actually, it's super sunny. Just gonna run up there, it's about a 20-minute run. That's gonna be my warm-up, but yeah, I reckon I'm gonna overheat pretty quickly. In theory, this shouldn't be as hard as my normal sessions because it's only 12 minutes and my sessions recently have been like quite long. So in theory, although it's an all-out sprint, kinda, it should be slightly easier overall on my body than my sessions, but that might be wrong because it's all out rather than anything else, but we will see. I will tell you when I'm done. We have just arrived at the track. As you can see behind me, it's a large, approximately 1 kilometre loop of tarmac. It's a little bit busy today because it's beautifully sunny and actually quite hot, unfortunately. But, you know, there's plenty of space for everyone up here. So I'm actually quite excited to get going. I'm also very excited to have found this place. Someone mentioned it on Instagram. I kind of crowdsource information on Instagram now. It's actually super useful. But yeah, they just said, if you ever want to do a time trial or race or whatever, come and do it up here. So if I don't want an interesting route, but I do want a flat route for my 5k, this could well be the one. And yeah, as I mentioned, each lap is approximately 1 kilometre. So for this 12-minute Cooper's test, I'm going to try and get 3 laps. We'll see whether or not that equals 3 kilometres, but fingers crossed. Either way, I've got my GPS watch on, so I will get a kind of accurate indication of how far I've gone. I am already hot, so I'm going to take this off and basically everything off and then just run.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that's going to be handy.
Means an uphill.
True, I think the rest of it's gently uphill.
2 minutes.
Nice. Pick up the pace. Certainly going to be more than 3 laps. 3.5. Okay, push on. And the usual pose. You didn't stop on a slow sign this time. Well done. How far was that?
2.97.
Oh no. Right, you got to do it again. Reset. I'm not going to ask how you're feeling.
The time wasn't showing up, so I spent too long looking at my watch.
Oh no.
And then I only had 5 seconds to go.
Maybe next time I'll time it as well.
Yeah.
And then I can tell you when to push. Well done. All done. And a run. And now you know you've got 30 metres to make up on.
And then 2 kilometres.
And then 2 kilometres. Easy. Well done.
Well done. I think I just missed out on the 3 kilometres, but I'm going to head back and have a look on the map and see what I did. But I'm pretty pleased with that either way. I couldn't quite figure out the timings on my watch because it wasn't showing up, and then it jumped from 25 seconds to go to 5 seconds to go, so I only had 5 seconds to try and make up like 30 meters. Pretty happy with that. 12 minutes is surprisingly like not a very long time, so if I can just get my 5k into 12 minutes, that'd be easy. Jokes, obviously. Anyway, just running back home now. Beautiful sunny day. Only the second time I've been out in a sports bra this year. Could have done with wearing shorts actually, because
It was hot. Shout out to my brilliant filming assistant and general motivator, just chatting about random stuff the whole way round.
So that is me done. I'm so happy to have had that done now. It was kind of like hanging over me quite a lot. I was genuinely very nervous for it. So yeah, it was good to actually just get going. That's kind of what you need at some point. So now 4 weeks until I have to do it again, but more. I am going to tot up my distance, but I'm pretty sure it's 2.97 or 2.98. So slightly off the goal pace, but not the end of the world. I'm still really pleased with how it went, and I think I just sort of lost focus in the middle. In the second kilometre, I noticed my pace drop to back to kind of a sort of like comfortable fast pace, which is a little bit too slow for what I want to be doing, but yeah, not the end of the world. And hopefully with another 4 weeks of training, we will get to where we need to be. And if not, I will give it another go after that. But what a beautiful day to do it. And yeah, just so happy to have had it done and dusted. Now, I would recommend you guys give this a go actually. If you want to test where your fitness is at the moment, then it is tough, but very manageable. 12 minutes is not a long time at all. So yeah, definitely give it a go. Let me know if you do. And if you are taking part in the March 5K time trial challenge, please hashtag on social media, hashtag March 5K time trial, and I'll be sharing everyone's posts that they're doing. I love seeing all of your training. It's very motivational for me as well. So I hope you find some inspiration from other people who are doing the same thing too. I'm gonna help myself to lunch now because I'm absolutely starving, and I'm gonna go out and eat that out in the sunshine. But thanks for watching. That is it for this week's vlog. If you did enjoy it, please do give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Plenty more training content coming your way as I get closer and closer to the big day at the end of March. But yes, that is it for now. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!